Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cat Life here, bringing you another One Piece video, and today we are going to be talking about my boy Red Purple Luffy. So as you guys know, he's one of the ones that came out of OP05, or 4.5 I guess ST10, right? But he's a 6,000 power 3 life leader. The deck is basically try to wait till you can get to your Whitebeards or to your 5, and yeah, but this deck becomes a problem because most people can only swing for 5 in the beginning, so they usually have to stack Dawn if they want to take life, or they're not going to be able to make the play. So it's really nice. But anyways, let's get on to the profile. I'm playing 3 copies of Nami, 4 Zoros, and 3 copies of Newgates, while also playing 4 Brooks, 3 cost 5 Luffys, and then 4 copies of Zoro, along with 4 copies for Nosuke. From there, we do have 3 copies of Useless Kid, which is going to help us ramp, and then 3 copies of Gear 5 Luffy. That way we can skip turns, and then 4 copies of Queens, along with 3 copies of Law. Now, I was bouncing back and forth on which one I wanted to play at 4, so I just decided to play this at 3 and then this at 3. From there, we do play 4 copies of Rad Beam, along with 2 Diablo Jambes. That way we can finish games against Sabo players or Rebecca players, along with 4 copies of Thunder Bagua. This card is really good. I really like it because not only do you get the ramp if you have 2 or less life, but you also get the counter, and then if it does come out of life, you do get the ramp and set it as active. So like if you use everything in your hand, this could potentially help you set up for a Rad Beam play if you need to be a back Rad Beam, if you're able to ramp as active. Done. And then finally we have 2 Gum Gum Jet Gatlings. This is basically your bad manners kick course of the deck. Toss out 1 card, and then you gain 3,000 power. So it's really good with Luffy because if you toss out 1, this is essentially a 9k leader for that 1 battle. So it's really nice. But yeah, like I said, Diablo Jambe. Basically, you're able to just ignore blockers, which is really good, especially against Sakazuki, where they just set up so many blockers. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the video. If you enjoy the content, like I said, please hit the like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel with some One Piece at this moment, and then maybe I'll fluctuate back to like Yu-Gi-Oh every now and then. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going first. So I'm probably going to end up might keep this hand because it seems better on curve. So because we do have 3, 3, 5, so I can even go Zoro, or we could go into regular Zoro. He is gonna get himself a Sanji. From here, you can swing for 6, and he's gonna counter, which is fine. And then I will just go ahead and get Zoro on the field. He could Thunderbolt it if he wants. That's like his only way of taking care of this card, to be honest. Let's see if that's what he decides to go with. Okay, he is going to check top of the life. Now, at this point, I could counter that. So I will. He might end up using this. Yeah, okay. And then this one I will end up taking. We do get Thunder Bagua. I will use it just so we can ramp. And yeah. Alright, at this point we can go for this. Try to kill this off. And we do accomplish it. And we can go for a Zoro play here. He does counter. And then we can go for another Zoro play. And it's Beige out of life. That's not bad. It's not the worst. I mean, we got the ramp, and on top of that, we're going to be at 8 Dawn, so we can go to 9. Unfortunately for us, we only have Rad Beam in our hand as counter, so hopefully we can draw into something. And we don't have any big bodies. So that does suck. But it looks like he might be something out of Gadasu type thing. He will go ahead and kill this, which is fine. It won't let us get to 10 Dawn, but it is what it is. Let's see. For Dawn, maybe he's searching for like a Sanji because he is under a lot of pressure. He does find a Sanji. And that's just enough Dawn just so he can go ahead and summon it out. He's thinking. Okay, so Beige in life. So I mean Beige on field. I don't really know what he's expecting to do off this because he's gonna be at 7 Dawn. Maybe he wants to put it back in life off of the power of his card. We can go ahead and ramp here. So as long as we keep 2 Dawn up, 5 Dawn up, we should be fine. Swing for 7. We could swing another 2, and we got 6 Dawn here. So we could do 7766 or 7766. Keep a Dawn up for Rad Beam. And it is nice that we're not being hit off of triggers, so that is unfortunate for him. But yeah, he's at 8 Dawn here, so he's probably gonna go ahead and Katakuri this, put Beige back in life. For that, we can at least counter that, keep the Zoro alive. So yeah, and he is gonna scoop. If we just have too much going on board, we can get into the next one. All right, so it looks like we're going against another yellow deck. We are going to be playing it now, and they're going to choose to go second. Obviously, they want to work on curve. I think I'm going to mulligan his hand. While we do have Gear 5 Luffy, we don't really have too many plays to counter like an Omen to Holly, so we're just mully. Now we do find something pretty decent here. We get ourselves a Zoro, and we have the Law, so. They do find Sure. Let's see if they find Om or Holy. And they find an Enel. Okay. So we can just summon this. And we can swing. He is going to take. He does get Trigger, which is Beige out of life. So I guess I'd rather Beige be there now instead of like on the last hit. He is gonna swing at that, and we're gonna go counter that. Counter for 7. Now he does have 6 cards in his hand. I would like to see if I can get a card out of his hand. We are at 5 Dawn. Get a card into his hand from life. Okay, he did take, but he does get Trigger. Which doesn't matter, I guess, because that's going to still put 7 cards into his hand. So we can actually use this, drop 2. He loses a Yamato and an Enel, which is huge. That is really, really good for us. Swing for 6 here. And then we can just Nami. From the Nami, might as well grab ourselves a 2K counter. Yeah, and we can put the other things at the bottom. So we get ourselves a Brook. We do get Gadasu'd. But he has a pretty decent field here. From here, I think I'm just gonna take that. Oh, we get a kid. So that's nice. We're gonna swing for 6 here. Okay, so he does counter that. And then deploy this, and we'll keep 1 Dawn active to make it look like we have Radical Beam. And the problem about Enel is they're able to spam too many things at once. I don't think I really want to take that, so I'm just gonna counter that. I feel like he's gonna have to invest more. It looks like he is going to be going for an Enel play. So he probably has another Enel in hand. So he's keeping 7 Dawn up, right? So, okay. Ends up swinging for 8. We could potentially counter that. Or block it. He has 4 Dawn up. I would take. And he gets a Sanji. Okay, so we are at 8 Dawn. The minus Dawn on this really careless. Like really bad, it looks like. Let's do Queen effect. See if we can find something. Unfortunately, we don't really find anything we need here. Just get rid of that. And we gotta, at this point, we gotta try to clear board. We can ramp here. Go to. So let's go after Oli, which we are able to kill, which is nice for us. And then we can probably just set up a blocker. And I think here we probably get rid of Nami. And we're probably just gonna end our turn. So we're sitting pretty with a lot of these blockers. The only problem is they're not really too hard to get through, especially with him swinging at 6 every time. So I might as well just get rid of the Law here, because Law can at least be Thunderbolted. And then for here, we can counter this one for 8. And it looks like a Yamato play. Yeah, okay. That's what we thought was gonna happen. So here we can at least try to clear, right? So let's deploy Whitebeard. Let's swing at this for 8. He does in fact block that. And then we're gonna try to take this out for 7. Okay. So we do clear at least 2 problematic cards. But the problem is we also have to deal with the Yamato. We can actually Gung Jet Gatling, probably get rid of this. We need to 10 Dawn. I guess we can make him commit a little more. No, it wouldn't make sense to do that because this only gives us 3,000. Okay. I'm guessing another. Oh, it's Ohm into Holy. He does find it. That's crazy. That's a crazy time to get that. And then now he still has a bunch of Dawn left. I really don't want to do this. And he can't hit us for any more than this. We just counter that. And then we're gonna try to push game. Oh. At least we could still try to attempt to push game. So, or maybe, yeah, because we can't clear board. We only end up taking out 2 cards. Clear that out. Oh man, he's getting a bunch of triggers. A bunch of triggers. So he has a bunch of ways to like push us next game. And he gets another Holy. Holy. We could probably swing for 8 here, to be fair. Okay. He does get Beige out of life again. So that does sucks. He dropped a Holy. Maybe we swing for Let's see. If we swing for 7, we still have 5 Dawn, which is 6, 7. Yeah, we go 7, 7. And then we push 7 one more time. And hopefully that's enough to kill. And that's GG's. Let's go, baby. All right. So as you guys can see, like, this deck is pretty good. Let's get into the next one. All right, so we are going into Sakazuki, and it looks like we win the dice roll. I will opt to go second, just because of the fact that I don't want them to have curve. At this time, I'll probably end up keeping a law. I kind of like this hand. I got 2 white bears. I have a law. They usually always have so many cards in their hand. So we could attempt next turn to probably summon out Zoro, but like it's going to get bottom deck for sure. He might just put a card on field and stacked on swing, or he's gonna Sakazuki effect. I wonder if he Sakazuki Hina into Hina, or maybe he goes brand new. Okay, he's gonna go Hina. Okay, maybe just to get a card out of his hand. So we swing here for 5, for 6. Okay, he does counter that. Makes sense. We can attempt to try to do this play, but I don't know if we're going to be able to, because I think it's gonna get bottom decked. It's like really easy target, especially for Sakazuki. He does drop the brand new off the Sakazuki leader effect. He's gonna swing at this, lower this down to 2. Oh, he actually did not do that. Okay. Trash that. Okay, Kuzan, which makes sense why he didn't. So we do get this. From here, we can swing 5. Yeah, swing 5, ramp, get up to 6. Hopefully he takes this, or maybe he counters. But this card is going to be a problem. And on top of that, he does have Hina engrave. Okay. And then here, stack 2. Swing. Unfortunate we couldn't get him to have 7 cards in hand, but okay, Borslino. 7 Dawn play. This card's gonna die anyways. Might as well just let it die. At least we know we could be at 9. But I need him to attack with this, which he's not going to. Okay, 9, 10. As much, like, this card's gonna die. But you know what? We might as well, because we don't have any other play we could potentially do here. And just take care of the Hina. Get the Hina into grave. That's at least another card that's swinging at us. Unfortunately for us, this Kuzan is the biggest issue, and he was smart. He was very smart not to swing, especially with him dumping another Kuzan. Swinging me for 8. I'll take that. We do get another Whitebeard. Swing at me again for a regular 5, just so he can lower this down by 1. Nope. Okay, that is... We're at 4 here. This one I will counter. Okay, Houndblaze. And then, yep. Yep, Great Eruption into Houndblade, please. I think here we will end up Rad Beaming. Okay. Probably just hit this for 5. See what happens. Maybe he can counter it, maybe he can't. Okay. So that's unfortunate. But we're gonna have to gear 5. Let's ramp here. Ramp again. Draw a card. Ramp one more time. And we're gonna try and kill this card. One more time. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna try and kill this card. This card literally needs to go. Thank you. And then we can kill off the Borsalino, which he can't save. Cool. Now the only problem is we're only at 5 Dawn, so we're gonna be at 7. We have no way of ramping. So I can't get back to be able to do gate, which does suck. But at least we were able to turn skip him. And we got a bunch of cards out of his hand. He's swinging at me for 8. I got no choice but to take that. We do get Diablo Jambe. That could be potentially huge. And then there goes that. Okay. We have no counters in hand, which is the biggest problem right now. And we can't ramp here because we're only at 8. I mean at 7. Oh, there we go. Now we can ramp. So either way, it doesn't change anything about our plays. Just swing here for 12. And there's not much we can do because we got too much big cards in our hand. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to get rid of Law. Because if he does, it's most likely GG's. Oh, there goes Ice Age. So yeah, this card's gone. Hound Blaze. And just like that, it's probably over. There's nothing we can do about this. We do get Radical Beam. That's not going to help me. We have no counters in hand. We saw too many of our big bodies and not enough counters. We've seen a total of 3 counters plus event. Which really sucked. And he saw Hound Blaze, Great Eruption. Triple, you know, so how come he did not see what's it called? I don't know why he didn't stack this Dawn. Maybe it's Rebecca play. It's Borsalino. Okay, that actually changes a lot of things. Because here we can just Diablo Jambe. Stack some Dawn. Like if we stack 2, we're sitting at 8. He has 3 cards in hand. We gotta see if we can take care of this. We have 5 here. This would be 7, 8. Okay, so that does take care of that. Like I thought about it, you can't stop 9. You shouldn't be able to. Yeah, and then we just go for a game here. But you can't stop that either. I don't know why he didn't push game, which is very odd. But yeah, GG's. That was very weird. Very big misplay on the Sakazuki player. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, let me know. I'm trying to get used to recording One Piece videos. This game is super fun. Even when your hand kind of looks like this, you know. But yeah, thank you guys. You all have a wonderful night. Take care.